This evening with continuing coverage, a psychiatrist believes Stephen Bourgoin was psychotic. His former co-workers say they didn't really notice any changes in his behavior the week of the deadly crashes. So was the case when an insanity defense rests and a rebuttal case begins.
That's what happened today on day 8 of Bourgoin's trial. Local 22's Stacey DeSilva joins us now live outside the courtroom. Stacey, get us updated on what happened today.
Good evening, Glenn and Lauren. And this was the 8th day families of the 5 teenagers killed in the 2016 wrong way crash traveled to Burlington and sat in a courtroom and just listened all day. They still have several days left. Today, we all heard from Bourgoin's former co-workers as well as a doctor who has a unique story of how she got involved in this case.
Stacey, lighten her hair? Looks lighter.
Dr. Rina Kapoor started as a skeptic. In fact, she was hired by the prosecution to evaluate Stephen Bourgoin's mental state at the time of the 2016 crashes.
I, like most people, thought this was a little bit ridiculous.
But after meeting with Bourgoin for nearly 13 hours over 3 visits, she found his reports of delusions that he was involved in a secret government mission credible and in line with other people experiencing psychosis. So she became a witness for the defense.
He was under a tremendous amount of stress related to financial problems and his custody arrangement with his daughter, and that those stressors then triggered a psychotic episode.
Dr. Kapoor diagnosed Bourgoin with personality disorder with traits of paranoia and borderline personality. She is the second forensic psychiatrist to testify Bourgoin was psychotic when he drove the wrong way on I-89 and crashed his truck into a car carrying 5 teenagers. Mary Harris, Cyrus Zhao, Eli Brookins, Janie Chase Causey, and Liam Hale, killing them all. Dr. Kapoor said this was a tough case for her.
There was a tremendous loss of life. In addition to that, there was a credible alternate theory of what happened.
Dr. Kapoor said Bourgoin's marijuana and THC oil use could have been a contributing factor in his psychosis, and there was evidence to support he was suicidal. State's Attorney Sarah George asked Dr. Kapoor about comments Bourgoin made to his friend about what would happen if he lost custody of his daughter. By the time of the crash, Bourgoin could spend just 1 hour a week with her.
He'd just go crazy and do something dramatic, correct?
Yes.
After Dr. Kapoor, the state launched its case to rebuke the insanity defense. The prosecution's first witness, Dr. Vincent Garbatelli, who came upon the crash scene and treated Bourgoin until he was taken to the hospital.
Was this man in an acute psychotic episode?
Absolutely not.
Was he out of touch with reality?
Absolutely not.
Was he hallucinating?
He was not hallucinating.
Was he delusional?
He was not delusional.
Though Dr. Garbatelli did say Bourgoin was delirious due to possible concussion. Other testimony came from Bourgoin's former co-workers at Lake Champlain Chocolates. The day before the crash, Bourgoin punched out at noon and never returned. He spoke to a supervisor, Christine Fabian, on the phone later that day.
He just didn't feel well. He said something about his stomach hurt. And shortly after that, he also said that he just didn't feel like he was the right person for the position.
The defense did rest, but for scheduling reasons, it is calling one more witness tomorrow. So tomorrow's lineup includes that witness, a cell phone tower mapping expert. Then the state will call its own digital forensics experts. Live in Burlington, Stacey DeSilva, Local 22 News. Back to you.